What's going on, everybody? My name is Andy. Welcome to the channel. All right, I got a bunch of Tundra mods in last week, and I want to say it got chilly here, pretty cold. It's supposed to be like in the 20s tomorrow morning. I don't like that. I'm not a cold weather person, and I want to apologize for the wind because it seems like every time I do a video, the wind picks up. It was calm a minute ago, and now all of a sudden, all this wind, so I apologize for the wind noise. But I want to make this video fairly quick, so let's get into what's come in. Now, if you watched my last Tundra mod video, there was some stuff I was waiting on before I could do that mod. That was last fit lighting 3-inch LED pod lights. So I did get the brackets in from Victory 4x4. These just go underneath your hood hinge, and then you mount your light right here, and they even have a zip tie to keep the wire and harness from dangling around. It kind of hides it a little better. Victory 4x4 makes good stuff, and that's where I picked these up. Again, they come as a set. The only thing I may not like about this is my hood may stick up this far above my fender in the back. That's not a huge deal, but that may be the case. But I will have pod lights facing towards the ditch, so basically there'll be ditch lights, I guess. But this will mount underneath the hood hinge on both sides, and like I said, just mounts in right there. I like the fact that they give you a zip tie hole to kind of manage your wire and harness so that it's just not dangling around everywhere. Now, to go with that, I've not even opened this yet. I did open the box. I did get the Trigger 4 system. Now, to be all out and open and honest and everything, I paid full price for the brackets. I didn't even ask about those. I just went ahead and paid full price for them. I did get a slight discount on the Trigger 4 system. Not a lot, but I did get a slight discount. Now, what this is this module here will go underneath your hood somewhere. Now, I have to figure out where to mount this at. Now, they don't make these for Tundra specific, so I had to just buy a regular one, and then I'll have to figure out where to put the buttons and stuff like that, or switches and stuff like that. But this big main piece here actually mounts underneath your hood. And then the switches here are Bluetooth in, and you just mount them wherever you can find them or find a spot for them inside the cab. And that way you don't have to run wires through your firewall. This will eliminate all that. Like I said, it's all Bluetooth in. And if the battery quits working in this right here, you do have buttons on the outside of the switch so that you can go pop your hood and manually turn these on if you want to. Now, I will wire these up individually because I may be driving down the road and see something I want to look at on the side of the road, and I don't want to hit one switch and turn both these lights on and possibly blind somebody coming at me. So I'm going to wire them up individually so that I can turn on one side or the other, or turn on both sides if I want to do so. That is how I'm going to hook this up. I think that's one of the easiest ways to do it because you don't have to run wires, and we're going to test this thing out and make sure that it functions properly. I'm thinking it will. I read good reviews on this, so Trigger 4 Plus is what we're going to use to actually mount them. And I believe you can actually hook this to your phone and control the lights with your phone too. So if that goes dead and your phone isn't dead, you could possibly control them with your phone as well. Now, this is a mod that I have had on my lights. Well, this is actually the wire and harness that came with the pods. Let me be right back. I thought this was the other mod, but this was actually the wire and harness that came with the pod lights that I'm not even going to use. Hang on a second, I forgot the other mod. Okay, I'm back. As you can see, the bags look pretty similar, and I thought I grabbed the right one because it's just a bunch of wires in there, and I grabbed the wrong one. But this is a mod that I'd actually already done before. It is the Raptor lights for the grill. I am going to do an install of this even though I've already done it, because I'm going to try to fix these lenses where they don't pop off. That's what happened to my other ones. My lenses popped off, so I took them off and threw them away. Somebody said you could just buy another one of these pieces and splice it in. I didn't know that at the time, so I just tossed mine, and I had to spend another $100. Now, the first time I bought these, they sold them to me for half price. This time, I paid full price. Full disclosure, I did pay full price for these. I liked them good enough last time. I like the way they look. Some people don't like these Raptor lights, but I liked them the way they look good enough that I went ahead and bought another set. I did get the ambers again, so I will be reinstalling these. There again, same identical thing I had before. I did get the amber. I just like how that looks. So there's the mods that come in. 3 more mods, actually 2 mods for the one thing that I needed to finish. and then one that I'd already installed before, but I do like the way these look. And I gotta tell you, when I put that in my grill and tightened it down, I may have tightened it down a little bit too tight, and I actually messed up a little bit of the paint on the slats in my grill. So that's another reason I'm putting these in, because that kind of bothers me a little bit. So if I put them back in, you'll never see that paint messed up again. But this right here is the biggie. This thing isn't cheap, but it isn't crazy expensive either. I think these are like $270-ish. You can find them online for. But if it works well and it stops you from having to actually run wires through your firewall, I think it's worth it, in my opinion. But we'll see how well it works and everything. But it says RF remote. It has 4 different channels. They do make one with a 6 channel, but I didn't need that. The most I'll probably do is put a light bar on this truck at some point in time, so there'll probably only be 3 channels that I'm using literally. It's waterproof, so you don't have to worry about that. Good to 250 degrees Fahrenheit and below 0. And it is Bluetooth controlled, which is why you can use your phone on it. But again, this stuff is coming soon. I'll probably try to install most of this stuff while I'm off for Thanksgiving break. So I'll have plenty of videos coming up over the next few weeks. Again, I appreciate you guys watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.